You are. Charlotte, you are on the video.
Yeah, well, does it matter?
Not to me.
I don't really mind.
I can turn it a bit.
Yeah.
I can turn it a bit. I've turned it a bit. It's just the corner of your mouth.
Make sure it's a good side.
Any special requests?
Go easy on me.
All right. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting going. All right, well, we'll start seated in.
Sorry. No, look at this. Oh gosh. Seems like it's raining, hasn't it? Raining so long. It's not me.
Okay, let's start an easy pose. Lift up the feet. Just try and activate the outer hip. So we'll just, sorry, I should have done all this. Okay. Fingers by the sides. Have a little wiggle. So you're sitting right in the seat bones. And we'll just take a couple of breaths in. Inhale through the nose. Lift the chest. Exhale. Try and roll the shoulder blades down the back. Out the mouth to start with. Inhale, in through the nose. Roll back, out through the mouth. Inhale, so you can let the knees come up. Exhale, activate outer hips. So you're squeezing your bottom to get the knees to come out. All right. Start breathing all through the nose now. In, out. Press in, out. In, out. Last one of these before we all faint. In, out. Right, so just bring the hands onto the knee. Have a little wiggle so you can lean forwards a little bit, but try not to round. We're going to lift the chest now. Right. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lean forwards a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. So I'm lifting the chest a little bit. As I inhale, I'm lifting. I'm not coming up. I'm staying in this position here. I'm lifting the chest. Exhale. Forward. Inhale. Exhale. Abdomen towards the feet. Inhale. Try and keep your bottom on the floor. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the fingers forwards now. So try and look forwards. That was even English. Look forwards. All right. Breathe in. Exhale. Really pull the abdomen in. See if you can walk the hands forwards. Keep looking forwards rather than at the floor. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Use your fingers to help drag the chest through. Inhale. Start to walk the hands back. Go into a little twist. Inhale. Arms facing each other. Palms up. Exhale to the right side. Left hand on that right knee. Hand behind. Use the hand behind to help sit you up. Exhale. Twist over the right shoulder. Squeeze sideways. Pull the navel in. Inhale. Back to center. Exhale, we're going to go to the left side. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. Pull the abdomen in, squeeze the sideways. Inhale, back to center. Hands are going to come down. So we're going to do a little side bend now. Right fingers out to the side. And we're just going to lift the arm like in the same direction. So I want you to have the left arm up. Push with this bottom hand. So the hips go to the left side a little bit and look up to that top hand. Lovely. So you're opening the chest. Good. Exhale. Bring that hand down. Coming up to the other side. So try and push with this left hand. Reaching up with that right arm. Stretch right across the chest. Good. Coming back to where we started. Let's come into our twist. Left hand on the left, lift up, twist to the right side. Coming forwards, let's go to the left. Lift up, to the left. facing forwards. So right hand is going to creep a bit further out this time. We're going to lift this left arm up, push here. So you want to work into this side body. Left arm, try and keep it straight as you bring it up and over. Push so you feel it down that left side. I want you to try and not close the chest to the floor. I want you to open up if you can. Use this bottom arm to help you. Reaching up, left hand down. Wiggle your fingers a bit further away. Right arm up. So get that diagonal position first. Push with the hips. Exhale, right arm up and over. Try and look up under the arm towards the ceiling. Inhale, coming up. Good. Left hand on that right knee. Lift up and twist. Face forward. Right hand on the left knee. Lift up and twist. Facing forward. Right fingers. You might go a bit further away. You might be able to bend that arm and bring the elbow to the floor as you come over. Left arm's going to come up. Maybe reaching that elbow towards the floor. Try and keep the bottom down. So at the minute, I'm going to look at the floor. And I'm going to inhale, look at the ceiling. Inhale, coming up. Creep the fingers a bit further away. Right arm up and over. See if you can bend the elbow. It doesn't have to come to the floor. Reach with this top arm. Look towards the ceiling if you can. Inhale, coming up. Good. Fingers forwards. Lift the chest. Pull in here. Stick your bum out the back. Creep forwards, creep forwards, creep forwards, creep forwards, creep forwards. Forward. Push with the heels of the hands. Push back. Pull the chest through. Yes. Right, so hands here, or you can come up. So you can either roll over and come up to all fours, or you can bring the legs out, bring them to the side, and then all fours. Using cat-cow first. So don't have lady hands like that on me, all right? You want to grip, all right? So grip at the floor and use your index finger especially to help you. Start with the feet. Push the top of the feet into the floor, shins down. So it's a back bend, but you're getting the back to bend by using the extra bits, your arms and your legs, not particularly your lower back, all right? Shins down, stick your butt in the air, squeeze. Pull your shoulder blades down. Push through the hands to lift the chest. And then you get the arch. Good. Exhale, we're going to go the opposite way. Push the mid back up towards the ceiling. Use your index finger to help press. Navel pulls in. Bottom tucks under and squeeze. Inhale back to tabletop. Straight from the side. Shins, push. Bottom sticks up. Squeeze. Pull that chest through. Lift. Exhale, other way. Really pull in. Round. One more. Inhale, arch. Push through the index finger. Lift the chest. Pull the shoulder blades down the back. Exhale, and around. Sit back towards the heels. Extended chart. Just take a couple of breaths here. Maybe creeping the fingers forward so you can get into the side body a bit more. Right? So we're going to lift the gaze. Just pull the hands back so where you can move. Right? So we're sort of half sitting up. We're going to move that left hand over to that top right corner. This arm just coming out the way. I just put it behind me and bend my elbow. So think about this hand lengthening all the way down that left side. Left side of the face comes down towards the floor. Push your armpit down. Try and keep your bottom on the foot. So each breath, push lower to the floor. Inhale, you might loosen up a little bit. Exhale, press. Inhale, loosen up a little bit. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift back up. Just have a little stretch there. So I'm looking at my hand, pushing back so I can feel it through the rib cage down towards that left hip. Coming up. So we'll come back into the middle. And then we'll go over to the other side. So right hand, top left corner, left arm out of the way. Right, so creep those fingers as far away as you can. Right side of the face down to the floor. Towards the floor. Doesn't have to touch. Inhale. So push with the hand.
Feel the stretch down the right side. Exhale, armpit towards the floor. So you're trying to roll that side of the body down. Inhale, you might loosen off a little bit. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale, press. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale. Just lift the head and look towards that hand and really push with that hand so you can feel it down that right side. Release. Hands back into the middle. Just roll forward and tuck the toes. We're going to lift into a down dog. So you can just pedal the feet here. Start to warm up the backs of the legs. So inhale, up to tiptoes. So rock forward ever so slightly so your shoulders are more over the wrists. Exhale, we're going to press back, heels towards the floor. Inhale, up to tiptoes and roll forward slightly so that your shoulders are over the wrists. Exhale, you're pressing back into down dog. Hips are high. Last one, rolling forwards on the tiptoes. Roll forwards. Sit, exhale, pressing back towards the heels. Inhale, up to tiptoes. This time I want you to look forwards between the hands. See if you can keep the legs straight as you can. We're going to walk little tiny steps up towards the front of the mat. And then feet pretty much together at the front. Inhale, coming up, nice wide arms. Up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands in the middle. Nice. Inhale, nice wide arms. Here. Exhale, we're going to swan dive forward. So open the chest, sit, coming down. So hinge at the hip, hands to the shins. You can bend the knees ever slightly if that helps. All right. Inhale, lift the chest, pull your shoulder blades down the back. Good. Exhale, fold here. You can release the fingers to the floor if you can find the floor, or hands on the shins. And have a little wiggle of the legs. So I'm going to bend one leg and straighten the other. Swap over, swap, swap. Inhale, bend the knees, coming all the way up. Hands up. We're going to interlace the hands. Reach up, 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 up. So you're lifting the shoulders up, lengthen your side body. Squeeze your legs now. Squeeze the thighs. Inhale, reach. Exhale, go to the right side. That's it. Good. Hold it there. Hold it there. Inhale, coming back up. Have a rest in the middle. Inhale, lift. Lift, 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 lift. Exhale to the left. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hands to the shins. So just fingertips. Inhale, lift the chest. Stick your butt out the back. Good. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to hold the backs of the ankles. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Inhale, lift the chest. Straighten the legs if you can and rock forwards into the toes. So your toes have to grip on the floor. Exhale, going to forward fold over the legs. Let the head hang there. Inhale, lift the gaze a little bit. Soften the knees, hands down. We're going to step all the way back with the left foot. So we're going to ground that foot on the floor and come to stand up. So we're going to come into warrior one. So that's we face forwards, bend the front leg. All right, so we're just going to have a little go with the feet. You want your foot sticking out a little bit, but don't go mad with it, because what you want to do is bring this left hip forwards. So wiggle your foot so you can find you can do that. Hands on the hips and sink forwards. Back leg is doing most of the work. All right. Good. Eventually, we want to try and get this leg parallel. Make sure the knee's coming out to the side. Don't have it doing this, coming out. Inhale, arms up if you want. We can interlace and reach. I want you to look up towards the hands. Sink into that front leg if you can. Hold it here. Arms are coming as close towards each other as you can. Exhale, hands nice and wide. Good. Fingers down. We're going to see if you can straighten this front leg. That's it. So pull the hips up and back. If it's a long way down, you can hold the leg. Right? Or you don't have to fully straighten that leg. Good stuff. Inhale, lift the chest if we can. Pull the right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. So try and look forwards in front of the foot. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Soften that front knee. Turn the back toes to face forward. Drop that back knee down on top of the back toes. And up. So we're going to come to crescent. Crescent moon. Sink forward. I've just dismembered head on that video. It's nice. So, crescent moon. You're going to squeeze your bum on this back leg and push forward with the hip like this. Keep pushing forward. Try not to press down into the knee. Press into the back foot, all right, to go forwards. Inhale, arms up. We're going to interlace the hands. We're going to look up today. So we're going to reach up, 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 and look up as you sink forwards with the hips, pull up with the shoulders. Exhale, hands nice and wide, fingers down. Pull the hips all the way back. Straighten that front leg if we can. So, rather than looking a bit loose like this, if you can, strengthen up this back leg and pull up and back with the hips. Look forwards if you can, so you're dragging that chest through, pulling the shoulder blades down. Super strong front leg. Push that heel into the floor. Keep pulling back with the hips. It takes the weight out of it. It's not painful. Pull the toes up towards you. Good. Toes down. Soften. Back into our crescent moon legs. We're going to lift up. Okay. Leave your right hand on this knee. We're going to circle up with the left arm and just reach behind. Okay, you don't have to touch the floor. You can just reach back. All right. Inhale, arms coming back. I want you to have the chest facing forwards if you can. Inhale, left arm up. Reach and back. So we're going to swap the hands now. All right. So just give that leg a little rest. And we're going to come back, sink forward. Left hand on that knee. Right arm is going to come up. So as I come up, the little fingers leading to that back stroke. All right. Lift. Okay. We're going to see if we can reach for that back leg. Then you found your back. Nice. Okay. You might have turned towards the right to get hold of it. Then I want you to face forwards. Keep sinking forwards. Keep sinking forwards with the hips. Squeezing that left bottom. Lifting the gaze if you want to. Inhale. Ease off. Arm comes back and inside this front leg. That's it. Good. Okay. Sink forwards. Keep squeezing that left bottom. We're going to come up onto those left fingertips and have the right hand on that knee. Keep lifting the chest. Keep sinking with this left leg here. Good. Now we're going to pull the hips back, straighten this leg. Pull the left hand back so you can flatten the hand on the floor. Okay, pull the hips back, pull the hips back. We're going to open out to the side with that right arm. Stabilize with that left shin. And hand down. Soften, tuck the back toes, lift up, step forwards with the left foot. Inhale all the way up. Reach with the arms, reach up, up, up. Exhale to the right side. Reach, 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 reach. Good. Then back up. Have a rest in the middle. Inhale. Lift. Exhale to the left. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Inhale up. Arms nice and wide. Reaching forwards. Hands down. Forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest. So if your legs are feeling pretty loose, you can have your fingertips on the floor. If it's a long way down, we can have the hands on the shin. Keep lifting the chest, stick your butt out the back, lengthen through the back of the leg. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers down, soften the knees. Right foot's going to step all the way back, and we're coming into our warrior one. So that back foot's on the floor, so we're going to stand up. So just watch this front knee doesn't go this way. I'm exaggerating, all right? So try not to do that. It wants to go over the foot, all right?
So hands on the hips to start with, wiggle your back foot so that you can bring this right hip forwards. Exhale, we're going to sink forward. You might need to adjust your feet to get a bit longer stance. Keep breathing as you do it. Try not to forget to breathe. Inhale, arms up. We're going to interlace, reach up. Right, we're going to look up towards the hands this time. Lift the gaze up towards the top hands. Right, exhale, nice and wide. Fingers, don't do that. Fingers down, straighten that front leg. So remember, with this straight leg, you can have the hand on the shin if you want, all right? Okay, lift the hips high. Pull that right hip forward, left hip back. Exhale, forward fold. Try and look just in front of your foot, so you're not dropping the head. As soon as you drop the head, you round the back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forwards. Turn onto the back toes, soften that front knee, back knee down, on top of the toe, coming up, crescent move. Squeeze in right bar, right? So you can even put your hand on your bum to make sure it's firing. Sink forward, sink forward, sink forward. I'm pushing my hip under, so I'm trying to tuck under as I come forwards. Low as you can. Inhale, arms up. Lovely. So interlace, get the shoulders up. Now we're going to look up towards the hand and sink that back leg down as far as you can. Exhale, hands nice and wide. Fingers down. Pull the hips all the way back. Nice. If you want to, pull the fingers. You don't have to be all over. You can lift the chest a bit more. If you've got your hands, you can have your hands on that leg if you want. All right. Okay. Super squeeze that leg. Pull the toes up now. Foot down. Right. Right hand to the floor. So this is going to be stacked here. Pull your left hip back. Squeeze your right leg and push your right shin into the floor so you're stable through the middle. Left arm's going to come up. Then when you get to look at the ceiling, then try and rotate the chest towards the ceiling. The arm doesn't go back behind you, it stays vertical. And left arm is going to circle and come inside that left foot. That's it, so hands on the floor in front. Good. Soften that front knee and start to work forwards. So we might have the hands on the knee here as we sink. Right. Try and push this right hip forwards as much as you can. So. Good. Okay. So same hand to leg first. Left hand on the knee. We're going to circle. So backstroke. Little finger leads as we come up. See if you can either touch the leg or the floor or just reach back. Coming back with that arm and down. So when we come down with the fingers, try and lift the chest. Good. We're going to do it again. Left hand on the knee. Circle with the arm. Let's see if you can reach back. Lovely. And coming back. Nice. Let's just rest the leg a minute. Pull the hips back. Have a little breather. Right, so we're going to do opposite hand to leg now. Okay. Just lift the chest here. Try and lengthen. Good. Soften. Back into our position. Sometimes it hurts my fingers when we go like that. So like fist, finger, whatever. All right, doesn't matter. Okay, so try and push the hips forwards. Sink, clamp that leg there. So super squeeze my butt. All right. Left arm is going to circle. We're going to see if we can catch the leg. Good. I stuck my knee out and I shouldn't be. All right. So try and keep it in line. Lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest. Good. Hand back. Pulling the hips back. Straighten that leg. Nice. Move that left hand to the other side of that foot. Soften. Tuck the toes. Step forward. Feet together at the front. So you might need to do a little adjust. Inhale. All the way up. Nice. Exhale through the middle, just have a breather. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Nice, open the chest as you bring the arms up. So I'm trying to pull the shoulder blades together at the back. That's it. Pull up with the arms so they're behind my head. Now, you might not be able to manage that with the arm. Right, I've got weird arms. lift, 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 straighten the legs up, squeeze, curl, like grip the floor with your toes, exhale to the right side, try not to collapse the chest. Inhale up, have a breather. Inhale, reach, lengthen, 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 exhale left. Good, inhale up, exhale, forward fold, hands to the shins. Just hang out there a minute, all right? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Next exhale, we're going to forward fold. Slide the hands down the legs. Maybe bringing the hands around the back of the ankles now, all right? So I want you to think about lifting away from the legs with the chest. So you're like in a bit more of an L shape, all right? Exhale, pull the navel up and in. So you're kind of trying to really pull up here. So pull it in and then fold, all right? We can drop the head. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale, pull. Now, keep the abdomen where it is. Inhale, lift the gaze forward. Exhale, relax, fingers on the floor, bend the legs. Excuse me, left foot all the way back. We're going to come into warrior one. Stand up. Try not to do this with the hips. This left hip is coming forward, so you're square towards the front of the mat. Push into that back foot. The back leg's doing all the work. Inhale, arms up. Reach. Exhale, sink into that front leg. We're looking forwards this time. Watch that front knee. Make it stick out, not in. Good. Straighten that leg. We're going to keep the arms as they are. We're going to turn to the side of the mat. Lovely. All right, so inhale here, grow nice and tall. Exhale, nice and wide with the hands. We're going to start folding forwards, hands under the shoulders. Feet, you want to fiddle about with your feet until they're either parallel or slightly pigeon-toed with the toes in, heels out. It's up to you which you prefer, all right? So lift away from the floor with the chest, pull the shoulder blades back now. Stick your butt in the air. Push into the outer edges of the feet. Exhale, we're going to fold here. Walk the fingers back so that they're in line with the toes. Don't look between the legs, look down directly at the floor, like you were trying to get your nose on the floor. Pull the abdomen in. Super strong legs. Inhale, lift the chest. Nice. All right. Walk the fingers where you can actually move. All right. Soften your legs ever so slightly. We're going to swivel towards the front of the mat. So I'm going to walk round, walk round, walk round. All right. So I'm facing back in my, that's it. So turn. So you've got that back heel on the floor. That's it. We're going to walk up the left. Okay. Right. So fairly hard work. I'm just preparing you. Okay. Inhale, arms up. All right. We're going to reach. Super strong legs. Pull that left hip forward. Super strong back leg. Push into that back leg. Lift, lift, lift. Arch the back. Exhale. We're going to come forwards. Arms around the head. Halfway down. Hold it here. Keep lifting. You know when you're halfway because you've got to work really hard to stay there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Hold it there. Exhale. Fingers down towards the floor. Well done. It's not easy, that. Right, lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest if you can. Straight legs. Keep pulling that left hip forward, right hip back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Soften into that front knee. Turn the back toes. Hands down. We're going to step back this time. Knees down. Extended child. I think you need a rest after that. Creep forwards with the hands. We're going to keep the back working a little bit. So creep the fingers as far forwards as you can. Inhale, keep the chin tucked, start to roll forwards, to all fours. Then we're going to with control, so don't fling forwards, squeeze your butt a little bit and drop the hip. Hips, not 1, 2, all right? Just squeeze your bum. So I'm not dropping too low, I'm just squeezing. Stick your bum in the air, round, back and go. So I'll show you from the side. We're going to do it again. We haven't warmed up the back loads, so in this direction. Inhale, roll. All right, so I'm rounded, 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 rounded. I get to about here. I'm going to flip my legs out. All right, I'm going to really tighten up. So I'm pushing the hips forward, squeeze your butt, drop a little bit. So I'm fairly straight. I'm not really going into a massive back bend. Stick your bum in the air, round, all the way back, toes together. 2 more. We're going to start lowering a bit more now. Inhale, roll. Exhale, flip the legs out. That's it. Now, hips forward, squeeze your butt. Drop the hips down. Don't go mad with it. Inhale, lift away from the floor. Your bottom is doing a lot of the work here. Super squeeze. The tops of my feet are pushing into the floor. I'm trying to get my shoulders back as I lift away from the floor. Stick your butt up, round, back into extended child. We've got 1 more to go. Round. Legs, hips push forward, squeeze your butt, lift away from the floor. Push up, round, back into extended child. Roll forward to all 4s. Tuck the toes, down dog. Up to tiptoes. So you're rounding the upper back here and pushing the shoulders forwards. Try and keep your legs straight, mini steps forwards to the front of the mat. Inhale, all the way up, stand, arms up. Exhale through the middle. Right, have a breather. We've got left side to go. And what I did. Inhale, arms up. Good. Exhale, swan dive forwards. Half lift. Lift the chest. Look forwards. Good. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to hold the backs of the ankles. All right. So you might have bent legs here. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. See if you can get your forearms round the back of the legs. So your arms disappear other way round. So we're going this way round. All right. So my fingers are on the inside, thumbs on the outside. So here, I've got my chest on my legs. I've got my legs that bent. Right. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to breathe out. And then when you've got no breath left, pull everything in. Now straighten the legs. Inhale, release. Fingers down. We're going to step all the way back with the right foot. Warrior 1. So we're going to come up. Warrior 1. Okay. So think. Push with that back leg. Sink. Inhale, arms up. We're going to look forwards this time. Reach up with the arms, sink into that front leg. Good. Pull that right hip forwards. Straighten the legs. We're going to swivel to the long edge. So if it's too much, right, okay. Let go with the hands, bring them to the hips. Lift up. I want you to tuck under with the bottom and squeeze. All right. Parallel feet or slightly pigeon-toed. You need to move your legs. Good. So I'm not trying to stick my butt out. I'm coming under. Lift the chest. Pull the shoulder blades down. Exhale. We're going to hinge forwards till we're halfway. Hands on the hips. Nice. Right. Now we're going to see if we can catch the ankles. Same hand to ankle. All right. Try and keep the legs straight if you can. Inhale. Lift the chest. Rock forward into the toes, all right? Now, exhale. Use your hands on the ankles to help you. I'm going to bend the elbows. That's it. Good. To pull down. Nice. Inhale. Lift to halfway. Fingers down on the floor. We're going to do a little twist, okay? So, we'll start. Right hand is going to take the left ankle. Now the left hand goes in the triangle, all right? Underneath.
reach it towards the other leg and pull yourself through. So I'm looking at the right foot, I'm pulling towards the right leg. Does that make sense? Good. Nice. Hold it there. Inhale, start to come out. We're going to swap over. Come back to the middle, just reset in the middle. So have a little wiggle. Right, lift the chest. Then we're going to go the other side. Left hand takes the right leg. Right arm is going to go through that triangle in the middle. You're going to pull the head through and reach that other leg. Good. Keep pulling through, keep pulling through. Walk that right hand down that left leg a bit if you can. Good. Release. Back to the middle. Maybe soften the knees a minute. All right, if it's killing you. Okay, you do a little wiggle. All right. Straighten the legs. We're going to swivel towards the front of the mat. Bend that knee coming up. That's it. All right, so we've got the hard bit to go. All right, last bit, hard bit. Right hip forwards, squeeze the legs, super squeeze, super squeeze, super squeeze. So when you're folding, it's all happening here. All right, arms up, reach, reach, reach. Inhale, exhale, pull it in here. All right, everything's pulling in, pelvic floor's coming up, left hip's pulling back. Exhale, halfway. Hold it there, hold it there, hold it there, hold it there. Release the fingers to the floor. Nicely done. Lift the chest. So try and drag the chest forward, shoulders back. Left hip's coming back, right hip forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the gaze. Soften that knee, hands flat. Turn the back toes. Step back, knees down. Extended child. Go roll your armpits to the floor. Inhale, up to all fours. Walk the hands back to your square. All right. We'll start with the right leg. Right leg out behind. We're going to lift that right leg off the floor. Try not to bend the knee. You're squeezing your bottom. Point the toes to help you. All right, engage. Bring that knee all the way through and land it here. That's it. We're going to sit on that right heel if we can. Right. Have your fingers forward of that knee. Tuck the back toes and just wiggle that leg a bit further back and then release the toes. All right. I want you to think about this left bottom. Push that hip forward and squeeze your bum. All right. Lift the chest here. Exhale. We're going to come forwards, chest over that leg. Inhale. Try not to do this. We're going to roll the shoulders back and push. Good. Forwards. Inhale. Roll. Maybe walk the fingers back a little bit if you feel like you've got some room. Right. Keep squeezing that left bottom. Left leg is strong. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, lift and roll. So you're pulling the shoulder blades down the back. Nice. Last one. Forwards. Keep the elbows tucked in if you can. Inhale, lift. You might be able to bring the fingertips back a little bit and think about here to here. Right? Lift the chest. Super strong back leg. You might even lift that back knee off the floor because you want to lift off. That knee down if it's up. Good. Drag that knee back. Come back to flat hands. Let's do a cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Pull those shoulder blades down the back. So you might even need to manipulate one at a time. Pull back, right? Lift the chest, lift the chest. Round, mid-back presses up. Back to all fours. Okay, left leg out behind. Lift off the floor, point your toe, squeeze that leg, squeeze the bottom. Bring that knee through. So it's pigeon, not pigeon, right? We're sitting on that left heel.
Bring the fingers forward to start with, because then you can lean forward a little bit. Tuck the back toe, move that back leg and straighten again. Super squeeze your right bum, right? So we're trying to move from this to this, right? Reach forward with the chest. Inhale, do a little roll with the shoulder. Good. Again, forwards, lift. Maybe walk the fingers back a little bit and see if you can lift a little bit higher. Chest towards the leg. Inhale, lift. Nice. Super squeeze back leg. Maybe walk the fingers. Last one. Lift. Chest. Lift again. All right, so I'm going to lift the gaze a little bit. I'm going to super strong back leg and lift the knee off the floor. So lift the gaze. Look forward. Nice. Look forward. Back knee down. Hands flat. Pull that knee back. Let's go wider knees, big toes together, extended child with slightly wider knees. So at the minute, I've got my forehead on the floor, right? Now I'm going to have my nose on the floor. So I'm starting to look forwards a little bit. Now more chin, right? You might not be able to get the chin down, but look forward. So if that means lifting up a little bit, lift up, because I want you to get this in the upper back that you want to move, not being as flat on the floor as you can. You see what I mean? So straighten your arms, lift up a little bit. Hold the arms down, lift the chest up. That's it. Push with the hands, push with the hands, push with the hands. Maybe the chin can come to the floor. Don't worry if it's not. Inhale, back up to all fours, bring the knees in, walk the hands back, tuck the toes, down dog. Right leg up, 3-leg dog. We're going to open to scorpion tail, so we're going to bend that top leg and lift the hip high. Close the hip, shin is going to come forwards for pigeon. So we're tucking the leg in, I'm rolling forwards, and bringing that shin forwards for pigeon. Right, then we can wiggle the leg, that's it, right, shin forward. Good stuff. Okay, so you can fiddle. Don't be afraid to move your own leg, all right? It doesn't have to look like a ballerina. God knows, I don't look like that. All right, so you want this knee a bit wider than the hip if you can, all right? Lean forwards if it feels like, all right, okay? Tuck the back toe and move that back leg as far back as you can. Now, come onto fingertips, go wider. Sometimes I like to stick my fingers out to the side, thumbs in, because it just feels a bit more like you can move your shoulders, all right? I want you to, you're not sitting down, you're just kind of rolling to the right side, and now I'm going to activate the left side. I'm going to push forward with the left hip and squeeze your butt, all right? Squeeze. Again, sort of lean to the right side. I'm not plonking down, I'm just leaning. And then roll left hip forwards and down and squeeze. One more of these. To the right. Roll that left hip forward and super squeeze that leg. So this leg needs to try and be active the whole time, right? Try and stay there, so you're square, right? So if you find like you're super leaning, walk this back leg back more because you look like you've got more room. Fingers out to the side, right? Lift the chest. So use your fingers to help you get that chest up. Super squeeze that back leg. My back leg's working so much, my knees come off the floor. Exhale, we're going to reach forwards with the chest. Inhale up. Exhale. Good. Inhale up. Try and keep the elbows in. Reach. Lift. You want to do it lying down? You could do it on your back. And pull the right knee out to that side. Right, so we're going to see if we can rotate right arm to catch that back leg. Left hand more in the middle so that you're kind of more upright. So it's scaffolding, all right? But try not to do this with the shoulder. Pull it back, right? So you're lifting that chest. We're going to let go of this right arm. We'll do a little test run. We're lifting up. We're going to circle, tap, and back. Good. Keep that left bottom working. Lift up with the right arm, tap, and back. Feeling all right? Okay, let's see them go for the leg. So we're going to lift up, reach, reach, reach. Now we're going to see if you can get hold of that leg. Lovely. Okay. You might have turned to the right side a little bit to get hold of it. All right. I want you to face forwards and pull that left shoulder blade down. Really nice. So you can walk that hand further around the leg. You can walk it back. We're going to lift the chest. Super strong left leg. Maybe lifting the gaze. And look forwards. We're going to let go of that leg. Nice big circle up to come forwards. We're going to reach the left hand forwards. Right. Lift the chest. This hand's going to come through the gap. Palm up. So we're working to bring that right arm down to the floor. Walk the left arm forwards. Keep squeezing that left leg. Try not to roll over to that right side. Keep reaching with that left arm. Roll towards the left. Super clamp left bottom. Okay, pull that right arm out. Walk the hands back. Hands either side of that knee. We're going to tuck the back toe and just bring that leg back. Maybe toward, let's go to all fours first. You might need to stick that right leg out the back and give it a little stretch. Back. Back to all fours. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Back to tabletop. Tuck the toes. We're going to go left side. Down dog from here. If you find down dog super hard, I'd rather you bend the knees and press the chest back so that your back is straight. Inhale, left leg up to the ceiling, 3-leg dog. Now we're going to open. So bend the leg, open the hip. Close the hip, bring that knee into the chest, roll forwards. Shin is coming forwards for pigeon this side. Again, it might not land in the perfect position. So wiggle. Walk that right leg back and tuck the toe. Move your fingers. Look what the shoulders are doing here. Right, so we're going to slightly lean to the left side and then roll that right hip forwards and clamp. Release a little bit, lean to the left. Right hip forwards and squeeze. To the left. Right hip forwards and squeeze. That's it. You might need to move a bit further to the left. There we go. So you might be higher up. You might be off the floor a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. As you warm up, you might be able to get closer to the floor. You might be able to get that left bottom on the floor. All right? Maybe next week. Hands here, but I don't want to be doing this. I'm going to try and lift the chest. So you've got to use your back to squeeze to pull the shoulder blades down. All right? So think lower down the back than you might imagine. All right? Lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to reach that chest forwards. Inhale, lift. As I'm lifting, I'm going to roll and pull the shoulders back. Super strong right leg. Reach. So I'm squeezing my right leg. Lift. Reach. Lift. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to go for the arm circly thing. Right hand more in the middle. I mean, you can leave it over here, but it's a bit like, oh, right. So I like it more in the middle, but try not to do this. Pull that shoulder blade down here. So you've still got that chest up, all right? A little bit further forwards, whatever, all right? Let's do a test run with that left arm. Nice. Okay, let's go for that leg if we can. Lift. Can we get hold of the left? Yes. Walk it round a bit if you can. So I'm coming inside that leg. We did all that, that's it. So my thumb is up towards the ceiling, my fingers are round the leg. Does that make sense? Right, so you might have leaned to the left to get hold of it. Pull that chest forwards. Super squeeze that right leg. We're going to lift the gaze if we can. So think about breathing in. When you breathe in, I'm going to lengthen up the front. And you kind of push your stomach out and then up. It's a bit weird, but it works. Right? So think less crunching into your back, more extension through the front. So Push forwards with your stomach, lift. Super squeeze up that leg. Sorry, I'm shouting. Lift the chest, maybe walk that hand down the leg a bit. Inhale, lift the gaze. We're going to circle that arm back to the front. Widen the hands to where you can actually move. All right, all right. Tuck the back toe if that helps. We're going to just drag that left knee back. Maybe extend that left leg out the back. Is it still attached? Can you feel it? Is it a bit like, all right. So you can rock in and out of that leg. Maybe get the block back. If it's gone a bit wonks. Lovely. All right. Finale, ladies and gents. Okay. So we're going to tuck the toes. Start walking back with the hands so that you can come onto the heels. Now, this is far too narrow for me, so I'm going to hop out and come into squat. Try and get the heels down. Turn your toes out. Go much wider with the feet if you're not getting down on the floor. As in, like go wider and stick your feet out like that, if that's, because that might help. Hands, sorry, elbows inside those legs, but you're not just pushing out of the elbows. I'm going to turn the outer hip on. So you've got to squeeze your butt. So remember, it's not the knees doing the work, it's your outer hip. Okay? Lift that chest, lift. Pull the shoulder blades down. Lovely. We're going to come into a little twist if we can. So we'll twist to the right first. So I'm going to nudge this shoulder in and the left hand's coming out to the side. All right? So a little side bend. We're going to lift up with this right arm, maybe looking up towards the ceiling over that right shoulder. Try not to let that right knee collapse into the middle. Back we come. Oh, that was looking nice. Back we come into the middle. Let's have a breather. Right, I'll shut up. Let's do the other side. Arm in. Left arm up. Back we come into the middle. We're going to sit down. If you're close to the floor, you probably won't weeble. If you're a little bit off the floor, use your hands. All right? That's it. Okay. Looking good. Last thing, so separate the legs, all right, have a little wiggle. So I have gone kind of uncomfortably wide, all right. Okay, have a little like wiggle, all right. Now I want you to squeeze and pull the toes towards you. Now point, toes towards you, point. Toes towards you. That's it. Now, you want your bum out of the way, all right? You want to be sitting up nice and tall. So we're going to do a little side bend. This is what we've been building up to, all right? Okay, so let's go this way first. Right elbow inside that leg, all right? Use that to lever yourself over. So I'm going to look to the left side now. Clamp your legs into the floor. Super squeeze, even lifting the heels off the floor, all right? That's how tight your legs want to be. We're going to reach up with that left arm. Reach up, reach up, reach up. Maybe catching the outside of that foot. Almost. Try and keep the chest open so your hand is behind your head. Super clamp. Right leg. If you've not got the foot, you're just reaching, 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 maybe looking up to the ceiling. Reach up, coming out. I couldn't see, did anybody catch a foot? Okay, we'll just do the reaching, right. Left elbow inside the left, all right? So use this to shove, all right? Open the chest. So I'm shoving with that elbow. I'm not being dainty. I'm shoving, all right? Squeeze the legs, squeeze the legs, squeeze the legs. Lift with that right arm. Reach, reach, reach. Maybe going for the foot eventually. If not, arm straight. Reach. Good. Good. Look up to the ceiling if you can. Rotate the chest. Shove that elbow. Reach with the arm. Thanks.
You're not gonna force it, are you?
There we go. I'll see.
Yes, I've got to run over. Panic going to do it.
Well done. Let's just finish with a little, just the back. All right. So fingers in front. So instead of rounding down, I want you to go the opposite way. Like all the things we've done, it's lifting the chest. It's this bit coming lower, not doing this. This. All right. So squeeze your legs, maybe creep, and just stay there. Squeeze the legs, squeeze the legs, squeeze the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe a little creep forwards. Super squeeze the legs. Super squeeze the legs. Super squeeze the legs. Good. I'm still lifting my chest. Right. Get your bum out the back. Good. All right. Lift the chest. Super squeeze those legs. Clamp them down. Clamp. Maybe reaching with the. Try and pull the chest through. Chest through. Chest through. Chest. Good. And coming out. Let's hold back those legs. All right. That's it. Pull them back in. Just hands behind. Just do that. There we go. Swishy woo. Yeah. There we go. It was brother Jill. That's all she used to come for. There we go. All right. Have a lie down.
So we've got a weird.
Okay.
I need to rest.
You've got time to put your jumper on if you want socks.
I've got to dip for this day. Oh, I know, so put my coffee. Oh, did I have a Are we laying down? Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Not like you're in coffee.
Yeah. You can kind of starfish. Turn your palms up because it helps your shoulder blades get flat. That's it.
Well, then you feel like you're in
Side to
a-
side.
you're in a threat.
And then back to back.
Yeah.
Right? You're right.
And
Lift your head up the mat a bit, and tuck your chin, and then come back down. So it's nice and long at the back and chin's in, and then it's not stressing your neck out.
So we're going to do the squeeze and release. Right arm, lift it off the floor about 7 inches, make a fist, squeeze and release. Left arm, lift it off the floor, make a fist, super squeeze your left arm, squeeze and then let go. We're going to do legs. You don't have to lift them off the floor because they're really heavy, all right? But you can if you want, you don't have to. Right leg, squeeze and release. Left leg, squeeze and release. Both arms now, lift them off the floor, squeeze and release. Both legs, squeeze and release. Just take a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Squeeze your bum, squeeze and release. Lower abdomen, squeeze and release. Chest, squeeze and release. Then you might need to do a little shuffle to get your shoulder blades together. Lift off the floor a little bit, squeeze those shoulder blades together, squeeze, and now shuffle them back out so you feel nice and flat, comfortable, relaxed, flat. All right. Now slide your shoulders along the floor up towards your ears. Slide them up. And now push them purposely away. All right, so you're lengthening through the sides of the neck. Right, we're going to scrunch the face up. Scrunch your face up, squeeze, and then release. Lift your head ever so slightly off the floor, and then we're going to twist to the right side and lay the head back down on the floor. Try and press that left shoulder away so you're lengthening the stretch down that neck. Just holding it down. And then we're going back to centre. So you might need to lift the head off the floor. Facing the ceiling again, head back down. Just have a breather there. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Lift the head again. Over to that left side, back down. Right shoulder pushes away. So you're lengthening the stretch down that right side of the neck, holding it there. Coming back, so you might need to lift the head again rather than just rolling it into the middle and face the ceiling. Tuck the chin in a little bit so you're lengthening the back of the neck. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now we're going to go through the body rotation. So as quickly as possible, we'll bring your awareness to all the parts of the body I mentioned. We're going to start with the right side. Right hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, top of the foot, big toe, all of the toes. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third, fourth finger, little finger, palm, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, knee, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the foot, big toe, all of the toes. Now go to the right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, right bottom, left bottom, spine, all back together. Crown of the head, forehead, temples, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, upper lip, lower lip, chin, throat, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen. Now the whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, bottom, spine, shoulder blades, whole of the front, abdomen, chest, the whole of the back and the front together, whole of the head, whole body together. Develop awareness of the whole body and the space. Become aware of the whole body on the floor. Become aware of the meeting points of the body on the floor. Feel the back of the head on the floor. Shoulder blades on the floor. Elbows on the floor. Backs of the hands on the floor. The bottom on the floor. Calves on the floor. Heels on the floor. Switch your attention to the eyelids. Feel the narrow line of meeting between the upper and lower eyelids. Feel the sharp points where they meet. Intensify your awareness between the eyelids. And then the lips. Centre your attention on the line between the lips. Space between the lips. From the lips, go to the breath. Draw your attention to the in and out of the breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. As you breathe in, it rises from navel to throat. As you breathe out, it descends from throat to navel. Become completely aware of breathing, navel to throat, throat to navel. Don't try and force the breath, just watch it. Start to become aware of the body again. Notice the chest moving every breath. Just notice the body lying on the floor, the meeting points of the back of the body and the floor. Start to visualize the room. See in your mind your body lying on the floor. And then taking more control, maybe breathing deeper into the chest. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. If your back feels okay, arms up and over, feet together, and stretch. Bringing one knee to the chest, and the other. If it feels good on the back, you can rock side to side. You can stay still if you prefer that. And then when you're ready, roll over to the right side. And just use your left hand to help you come up seated. Finish with a breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Hold on. Comfortable out there? You dried off.
Yeah, how much then? And the floor's dry now. Is there a few leaks then? Or was that just from my mouth?
That was just you.
Damn rat.
Yeah.
Horrible.